Fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. Here we go. And it's the Mavericks to start out. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. We've got Jeremy Grant. He's out there with Paul George. Jackson Hayes is out there with Anthony Simons. The three is up. The shot comes out. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
Hard to keep the consistency going, which I guess is the very definition of consistency. Keep it going.
And it's the Trailblazers' ball. And tonight, two high-powered offenses. Smitty, how do you expect this game to play out?
It's going to be high-scoring, BA, but you love to see one of these teams step up and get key stops. But more than likely, it's going to come down to who has the ball last.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Here's Wood. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing. Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Here's Henderson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Doncic outside. Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Green finds Doncic. With the drive. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Out to the wing. Wood, the open look. It's Hayes with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Grant's shot is off.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And there's the lob. And Wood with the stuff.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Down low, Henderson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better scores some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
For 3, George. Doesn't go that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Green against Simons. And that one's good. Green.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
A big group substitution here for Portland. The Trailblazers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Sharp. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Doncic with the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's George. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Doncic passes to Curry. Back to Doncic. They set the pick. Howard grabs the miss.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
And here we have the top free throw shooters in the league right now. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease. He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 from deep three-point range.
And a bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Portland trailing here. It's George on the wing. The 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Doncic outside. "17 seconds left in the opening quarter. 5 on the clock. And here's Curry for 3. The offensive rebound.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
Number 1, taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Here's Highland. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. For 3, George. That shot off. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Jeremy Grant out there with Sharp. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Hayes. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
NBA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Okay, right now, put this kid in the dunk contest. I mean, Sharp can really put on a show. Ooh, fun to watch.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Curry with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Wood. That one is off. Some solid defense from Hayes. Pulls up at the elbow, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Williams from long range. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Hayes. Sinks that one from the post. And now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Mavericks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside Curry. Williams with the screen. Curry with it. Picked up by Grant. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Simons. And it's Portland scoring again.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
And Dallas calls time here. And here are the Mavericks now. Nothing on offense from them yet in the second quarter. Here's Hardaway. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
On offense, here are the Trailblazers. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Driving to the basket, and he jams it home with authority.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Curry finds Wood. Here's Hardaway. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you. Setting each other up beautifully, I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Curry passes to Hardaway. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point. But he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Here's George. No good. A bit long that time.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Throws it up high, and down it goes on the lob.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's George. It's rebounded by Dallas.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Doncic. Here's Bullock. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Highland. Back to Hachimura. The shot won't fall. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Doncic. Hardaway with a screen on George. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
1:05 left in the first half. Simons passes to Hachimura. It's George on the wing. Give him 8 points now. Fades back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And if you're wondering where the points were coming from, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Portland.
It's been their guards who have really carried the weight offensively. They'd appreciate some more production out of their front court, but for now, their backcourt has kept them in it.
That one's good for 2. Howard's got his first 2 points. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Hardaway. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Doncic, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Pass to Highland. For 3, George. That doesn't go either for George.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And there it is for him. Doncic has got 10 points.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
It's a tie game in Dallas. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, and always fun when you see players battling like this. Moving on, the Mavs find themselves in. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Green out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Williams in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
And Wood with the stuff.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Pass to Simons. And here's Grant from the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both will get a little older. Defensively, their size were a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Curry, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Doncic outside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For Portland, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Henderson, guarded by Doncic. They grab their own miss. And finished off by Hayes.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight. And they also didn't give up on that possession.
George outside. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. From deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Simons outside. Curry against George. Hits the trifecta. George has got 11 points.
Just a smart pass by Simons, finding the open guy and setting the table. B.A., it can be tough for a young guy to figure out this game. But Jackson Hayes is making big strides and showing impressive growth.
Henderson. Mavericks with the rebound.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Outside, Williams. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Smitty Hayes definitely seems eager to make a larger impact on the floor.
You know what I like, B.A.? His raw energy. Any chance he gets to show off what he can do, he takes it. It's hard to find that kind of relentless hustle.
And that one's good. Sharp.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Now here's Green, guarded closely. The 3 from Curry. No luck on that one. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. It'll be game 3 of 6 on their current trip.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rockets side and convert.
Wood outside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And Wood with the stuff.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Inside. Here's Hayes. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Dallas calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. And he makes it. Doncic has got 15 points.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
George for 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Here's Sharp going inside. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
From downtown. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Hayes has got rebound number 7 tonight. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Doncic finds Green. From deep. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Paul George.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Hardaway's checked in for Doncic. Howard's checked in for Portland. Hachimura comes in for George. Pass to Sharp. Up and over Hardaway. That one rolls around and rims out. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Sharp grabs the miss.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
The drive by Grant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one's good. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Portland, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Dwight Howard. Rui Hachimura is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Highland in at the 2. Bullock, good. Bullock's got his first 2 points of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the inside, Howard. And he converts the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Nice use of physicality by Dwight Howard inside. He really doesn't hold anything back.
Wood outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
He shoots it. Henderson misses. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic checked in. Hayes is checked in for Portland. George comes in for Highland. The drive by Wood. Some solid defense from Hayes. Portland trailing here. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Count it. Good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic with it. Hayes picks him up. To the paint. Curry passes to Williams. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
George's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Doncic. This one for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Wood finds Doncic from deep three-point range. Hachimura with a rebound. And so here's Portland. Inside. Shots good by Henderson. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He was pumping them up, trying to rally them, saying, quote, "This game is ours. Don't back off now. Force mistakes with our defense. Work quickly at the offensive end and just keep attacking." Looking for a late burst, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
For Portland, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Baseline try. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the oop here. And Wood with the stuff.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Henderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Mavericks leading. Doncic up top. He's defended by Hayes. Outside Curry. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way. George, right side. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. George has got 10 points in just the second half. For Dallas, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And Dallas calls time here. They trail by 1. 1:57 left in the final quarter. A different look for Dallas. Hardaway's checked in for Bullock, and Green is subbed in for Curry. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Grant's checked in for Hachimura. Wood passes to Williams. Here's Wood. Here's Doncic. And counted from 12 feet.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
here's Simons outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Wood's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Doncic. Wood inside. He's against Hayes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that.
So the first one drops. And that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
And stolen by Hardaway. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers.
Oh my, turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here's Simons outside. Wood grabs the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And of course, that one was just crazy.
Here's Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. Well, Portland's shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here's George. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. There's 57 seconds left in the game. And here is Green. Here's Doncic. Money!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Pass to George. There's Simons with a 3. He connects! Oh! An enormous three-pointer!
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Wood with the screen. And here's Doncic to the inside. Money!
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 2. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
Lets it go from the wing. Oh, he missed it! And that's an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And the Trailblazers call time here. They trail by 4. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately fire.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, hard to think of a player who has more responsibility to his team. Doncic, once again, be called upon to win a game for them.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill,